How you doing? Ralphy here, Ralphy's Review, Team No Steve. Back at Knucklehead Towers. I don't know if you can hear the rain bouncing off the roof in the old conservatoire, but it's loud to me, so hopefully it won't spoil it. Today we're going to be looking at the Delta 2 from Joytech. Their version of the subhoming tank, and believe you me, it is a winner. As those of you that know me know, I'm a bit of a dripper. Yeah, I'm a dripping junker. I drip at work, drip in the car, a drip at home, a drip in the shower, I even drip in bed. That said, I've tried a few along the way. Okay, fun. All-time classic rebuildable. Not too shabby if you like your flavour. The Orchid. Another rebuildable. Not too shabby for cloud and vapor and flavour. The Orchid V6. Muchly improved on the original. I run heavy VG, 80-20 VG in this, and when it's whipped right, it does the business. The Kanger Tech subtank, one of the latest breed. Standard coils you can get are 0.5 on 1.2. This is a 0.5. Lots of cloud, lots of flavour. Quite an heavy VG juice again. And finally, the Delta 2. Standard coils, 0.5. Now, in my opinion, all the ones that came before it, including the old subtank, are very, very nice at what they do. What they don't do for me is let me consistently vape heavy VG juice and get a full cloud, full flavour. As close to a dripper-like performance without it being a dripper, but with the convenience of the tank and with the convenience of just having a pre-made coil. Yeah, now I like building, I build coils all the time, but not everybody does, not everybody knows how to or wants to know how to. So this little gizmo is in the running with this little gizmo and the Aspire Atlantis. So far for me, out of all the ones I've tried, this one is without a doubt leaps and bounds over the rest, and I'll tell you why. Not only does it have variable air control with the old Cyclops, which they all tend to have in one way or another, but when we get in the close-ups you'll see it's got variable juice control. Now I'm running 80-20 VG PG in this with that flow control wide open, and I'm yet to have a dry hit. I am yet to have a dry hit. The old subtank, 1.2 coils, little bit of PG, you know, it fires straight and true all day. Not a good enough vape for me. I like 80-20, maybe 70-30, and with a 0.5 coil, I get dry hits. I do get dry hits. I get dry hits most days. What I've taken to doing is putting a needle, little sewing needle, through the wick, and then you get a bit of glug and you get a bit of burn, you get a bit of, just, it's a lot of faffing. This thing, put it on, fill it up, vape, go, it's that good. I got this from my good friend Mark at Vape in Mountain Mowbray on Friday night. It's now Sunday, and chucking it down, which you can probably hear, but I hope not, because I don't want it to spoil this. I've not put it down. I've been using this 24/7. I've still got a dripper set up. I've got the old little boy again from Vape, bless him, on this Stingray competition mod, and this is a fantastic combination. It really is. I'm going to have to do a review on these two. The little boy's old out. It's been around for a while now. Everyone and his mum has covered it. I'm sure the same's true of the Stingray, but oh, it's just lovely, look. It's just so smooth and so rich and so deep and so even and crisp and just fantastic. It's proper good clean white sauce. So this thing, it's coming close. I mean, really close. What's that at? 22.5 watts. That's nothing. Let's ramp it up. Let's take it up to 40 watts and see what happens. That's 10 watts above what they recommend, but you know, I like to push the envelope a little. Not dry, lovely. Not dry, lovely. Not dry, lovely. Let's get some close-ups on. See how they're made. So simple. It's absolutely fantastic. We'll get down and have a look in a sec. Bear with. Okay. So it comes in a very well-made little box. Serial number on the back there. When you open him up, we've got a little sheet of instructions, a little warranty card, and we've got the Delta 2, a spare coil, because when you get in there, you'll see there's one already fitted. A little bit of juice from where I've been using it, please excuse that. Little puppy just unscrews, throw it away when it's not working, put a new one in. The thing I really like, the thing that gives us that flavour, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, probably won't know me. Vertical coil, and it's packed around with what I believe is Japanese cotton, and got this little cyclops on the bottom that should pick up on the camera, and that gives us that variable juice there. Look, it's incoming, open, and close. So you can control how much juice you're getting. I have it wide open. Same again on the airflow. Same system, you can see straight through that. Wider than wide. You can close him right down, stops. You can open him right up, stops. Fantastic, that's fantastic. It's got a lovely little, probably silver plated centre pin on the 510. When we're getting the bottom there, you can see that comes through. Little spring loaded little doofer in there that the camera probably won't pick up very well. To make all your connections good and firm and very jolly indeed. The tank bit itself is just a one piece affair from what I can tell. I've tried to take it apart and I can't, and I don't want to break it, but I want to wrench it apart. Inside you've got a huge chimney. I'm hoping that picks up, probably won't. And then you've got the outer tank, which I believe's Pyrex with this delightfully styled stainless cover over it. Branded Delta 2 with the old Joytech thing on the bottom. And operation couldn't be simpler. Just get your given juice, take this 80/20, clear the clutter. And we're not going straight down the centre, obviously, we're not going to fill the chimney, so we're going to carefully fill down the side and just squeeze him in. And just let that thick VG juice run down the side. Don't rush it. It's gloopy stuff, so we'll take our time. Let it settle. If you look through the slots on the side, you can see your level. So it's not rocket science. Squeeze. Take your time. Here she comes. Coming up now. There we go. I'm getting there. Holds quite a bit of juice. What, 3.5, 4? Don't think it holds 5, but plenty. Now, I'm going to prime this because I want to get straight onto vaping it. So, all I'm going to do is I'm going to put a couple of drops of juice just down one side, just down the other side, and let them soak into that cotton down the centre, yeah? And then a smidge over that hole, a smidge over that hole, and that will make the way for all this lovely juice in this resi. Bottom on, screw up tight, give it a wipe, and we're good to go. Yeah, let's go up top. We'll have another vape. We'll talk about performance. So we'll both talk ready to go. We've got the air hole third open. Yeah, maybe. And I've got 20 watts. Let's see what it's like from mouth to lung. Quite presentable, quite presentable. Let's ramp him up a little bit. 25 watts. Bear with. 25 watts. Same air setting. See what happens. Yeah, if you're mouth to lung, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. My Liz is, and she likes it closed down a little bit. That's absolutely fine. 25 watts, not too warm, full of flavour, nice mouth to lung action. Now we'll go into the realm of the dripper kings like my good self. Yeah, so we're wide open. We're going to start at 30 watts, and on a 0.5 build, this IPv3 is showing 4.1 volts. So you could do on a Met mod on a nice fresh charge battery. You're going to get a vape like this. Oh, that's lovely. That really is. I'm using a proprietary brand vanilla custard that I always use for my tests. It's thick, it's rich, it's creamy. It's a real warm, flavorful vape. Wide open. I've got full air. I'm going straight to lung and I'm getting full flavour. Generous clouds. Now we're going to go above 30. I'm on 40 now. 4.7 volts. Bear with. This is 10 watts over the recommended for this, and certainly for the old Kanger. I've tried this at 40 watts with an 80-20 juice, and you get 2 pulls and then you get a dry hit, and it's not nice. So 40 watts. Fantastic. That's just great. That really is great. Let's go 50. 50 watts. Why not? I've got a T8 in the other room, but I'm not going to go past that because I've got no batteries in the damn thing. Right, 50 watts. Here we go. She's a chicken. So there you go. If you like cloud, if you like flavour, if you like dripping, but you drip in bed like I do and you don't want to pour boiling juice down your chest like I have, you like to vape while you're driving, but you don't want to have to be there, balance it between your knees at the traffic lights, pouring juice all over yourself and getting stopped by the police, which I have not. Delta 2. I'm telling you, I've seen the future. And the future is sub-ohming tanks that give you the convenience of a tank and the cloud and the vapour of dripping. There's a rebuildable deck available for your rebuild junkies like myself. I've not got one. I've only had this a few days. Again, nothing new. These come with a rebuildable. The problem with the rebuildable in the Kanger tech is it cuts that generous airflow right down, and you're losing some of the benefit, you know. You may as well stick with your K from 4. Straight out of the box, nice build, works well. Not a patch on this bad boy though, for those that like cloud and vapour. So, this came from Vape-esque in Mountain Mowbray. I'll put a link in. Straight out of the box, it was clean, there was no manufacturing swarf, there were no known issues whatsoever. I've been beasting it now for a few days and I have not found fault. It doesn't leak, it doesn't spit, it doesn't chemical burn your mouth. You can run it low and close. You can run it high and open. You can do whatever you like with it. You can run VG based. You can run PG based. You can pull the drip tip out. You can run it like a tailpipe special. You can put your favourite little drip tip in, because it takes everyone I've got. It really is a winner. It really, really is a winner chicken dinner. And you know the best thing? Not too expensive. Well, have a look. You'll be surprised. The specs can be expensive, but they are rebuildable. I might do a video on them, I might not. I'm going to need to play around. When this one needs changing, I'll rebuild it. I'm not going to rebuild it before, because it is just bang on. I'll put links into everything that I've used. And thank you very much for watching. So remember, vape happy, vape safe. Smoking kills, vaping saves lives. Which are you going to choose? Big love, everyone.